He called you a cowboy. What did he mean? What are you?
Just a humble bounty hunter, ma'am.
Hey, brothers, I said this morning, when I got up, I heard the jingle jangle of jewelry hanging off of these hoes out here. I said when I got up this morning, I walked down to the grocery store, and I heard the sound of hoes gathering on the corner, fixing to take another man's money away from him, with all that jewelry hanging off of them, clinging, clanging. Oh, excuse me. I can't do that voice very long. Oh, golly. You'd think I was a smoker. Good God. Woo. Y'all feel good? You feel ready to go? Come on, man. Come on, man. Let's get some MGTOW red pill going this afternoon. I said when I walked to the store this morning, I seen more of these hoes walking around on the street corners doing their whole things with all this jewelry hanging off of them, looking like the Jezebels that they are. And I thought to myself, it's time to take another one of these hoes to task today with the MGTOW red pill gospel. In the name of Jesus. Anyway, I think I better stop that. I better stop doing that, man. I may get struck by lightning here in a minute. How y'all doing this morning? Y'all doing good? You feel good? You ready to get the weekend started? If I can stop coughing like a smoker, good grief, man. Oh, man, good to see everybody here this afternoon in the MGTOW house, man. Good to see everybody. Good to see everybody. Ray Cox, good to see you, man. Hope all's well with you. Good evening, Warriors. Yeah, man, good to see you. Char Asable, good to see you as well, brother. Up there in the Discord chats with us today, man. It was good to hear from you again, and ain't got to talk to you in a long time, so it's always good to talk to the brothers. You know what I mean? Get to hear you guys and know that you're still alive and kicking and all that good stuff. C. Jones, I see you came back. Good to see you, man. Hope all's well with you. Godfather reminding my German brother from another mother, Char. What? And of course, Big Angry Phil, the Blicks in the Jewels. Blicks in the Jewels. And here is Mr. Juan Queso, the one and only Mr. Johnny at Midnight. Oh, yeah, you know what that sound means. Y'all know what that sound means. You know what the gong means. It means we're fixing to take another hizzo to task today. Fixing to set the record straight with the MGTOW Red Pill Truth one more again. What is going on? Frito Pendejo, Hector Elizondo, Taco Bell Grande, Mountain Dew, Camacho. I have no idea what that is, but damn, man. Good evening, gents. Arvero, good to see you, brother. Can't stick around. I am 570 miles from home. Got to take care of my mom's funeral for Saturday or Sunday. I will be back next week. Hey, man. My condolences to you, brother. I've been there. It's not easy. It's definitely not easy, man. Hell, I'm still always thinking about my mother, man. I tell you what, you know, it's something you never see coming, We did not expect that to happen to my mother, and it smacked the entire family on the side of the head. Our condolences to you and yours, brother. Man, oh man, I've been there. I know how that is. But you have brothers here that is more than willing to talk over it with you and help you through it. I'm gonna name my kid Grape Kool-Aid Blaster Midnight. Ooh, MGTOW Phoenix. He wants his 11 herbs and spices right now.
Can you quit? Can you quit? There's not a dick on earth that can make it fit.
The original Canyon clip. I know Big Angry Phil likes to use that song for Ike and Scotty in the hot tub, man. Golly, good grief. I still would like to hear Scotty and Ike explain what that was all about. Nah, I know they're not gay, brothers. That's just a joke. Play the Landwell dancing to Sabre dance. Oh, Johnny, I don't think I've got that one anymore. I think somebody deleted it, brother. Good Lord Almighty. I don't think I got that no more. Somebody deleting my shit out from under me, man. Good to see all of you coming on in here. Sounds like a hoe needs a pimp's prayer. Bow your unworthy heads, ha, as we pray for these hizzos out here in the culture, ha. Out here doing the devil's work, ha. We need to be reminded there's going to come a retribution, amen, ha.
Let us pray the pimp's prayer. Lord, please pray for the soul of this bitch and guide my pimp hand and make it strong, Lord, so that she might learn a hoe's place. Amen.
Amen. Yeah.
Ooh. You can feel the sense being knocked into her. Oh, man. Hello. Adrian Blance, good to see you, my brother. Hope all is well with you. And his condolences, of course, to Mr. Arvero, Brother Arvero, as he is dealing with something difficult this weekend, something that none of us ever wants to face, something that a lot of us has faced. It is certainly not something that you ever see coming. When it happens, it happens so quick, so fast. That's the best way I know how to explain it. And then the funeral happens, and life goes back to normal after that, and it all feels just like it all happened in an instant. Like everything just stands still. The rest of life around you just stands still. Nothing else happens, man. It's like the rest of the world just stopped. Yeah, for the next few days after she passed away, my mother, man, I was just in a complete fog, a complete daze, man. Did not know that when I went to bed that night that I would be saying goodbye to her for the last time. And I'm one of those types of people that I don't deal with my emotions. I try to push all that away. So I don't like to think about that. But, man, when reality sets in, boy, it really sets in. I always say my condolences because when I say I'm sorry, I always get, you didn't do it, did you, faggot? Honeycomb, man, good to see you. Good to see you. Hope all's well with you. And Johnny would also like a Canyon clip.
You got this whole damn place stinking up like shit.
Oh, that joke. In the name of Jesus. All right. Get on down here. MGTOW Infinium, Honeycomb, everybody coming on in. Good to see you. Good to see you. And Ketamine Trout, good to see you, man. Good to see you. Good to see you. Enjoyed our conversations the other night in the Warband server there, good sir. Getting to meet all you guys over there on the Warband side. Always good to talk to the other guys in the other communities. It never feels normal and you're never the same. Nope. Hold on. Good grief. Oh. Well, there it is. Had a damn hair in my mouth. Good grief, man. Good freaking grief, man. Condolences. Oh, it's not to me, brother. It's to Brother Arvero. To Brother Arvero. He lost his mother, apparently. So we're going to send our condolences to him. Let him know that he has a place here to talk to with some people if he needs to. Reach out to us. You ever need to talk, brother? You've got plenty of men here that would love to sit down and have a talk with you. I can tell you how I dealt with it, how I still deal with it. And oh yeah, man, it never gets any easier. You just learn to live. You just learn to calibrate living, going back to living, and it's not an easy journey, but it is doable. Mean Fox, good to see you, man. What's up? Ooh, the hard F. Oh, faggots. Oh, I don't care. I'll say faggot all day. Faggot, queer, bitch, lesbian, gay, homosexual. Yeah, look, I'm not politically correct here, as you can plainly see. I don't talk politically correct. If I go on somebody else's channel, I try to be politically correct for their channel's sake, out of respect. But over here, no, we let them fly, brother. I'm not. I don't. Mm-mm. Hey, you shut up, Johnny. You ain't gonna get no more Chinese Macs and gongs if you keep it up. You get no more. You don't get nothing. You don't get nothing. Hammer and Chronic are the goats. Yeah, they seem to be where a lot of us first heard of each other and met up with each other. I mean, everybody that I've talked to, every one of you that I've talked to in here, you have mentioned in passing Chronic or Hammerhand at some point. It is amazing how many people that is in this philosophy that has come through those two specific channels. But hell, more the merrier, man. The more we got out here spreading the word. Spreading the word, brother. Spreading the word of the good Lord. Ha. Amen of the MGTOW philosophy. Ha. Talking about these hoes walking on the street corner with that jangling of them jewelry. Looking like the Jezebels that they are, serving that father the devil. Ha. See, this morning I had a simple bowl of flakes with milk, then whipped up some eggs, fried rice with frozen mixed veggies. I'm 2 natty natties in, so my total cost for today is like $4. Oh, man. Natty natties. Never heard it called that. Outlaw, paying respect to you, brother. Hey, I mean, this is, I do appreciate it, my man. Like I said, though, it unfortunately it will happen. You never see it coming, and when it happens, the best you can do is just keep on living for their sake, and remember that they never leave you. They never really go away. You always have their memories. You always have a piece of them living inside of your heart. I know that's cliche and cheesy as hell to say, but it is very true. There are little mannerisms of my mother's that lives on in me. There are sayings that she used to say that lives on in me. There's a lot of things that I buy specifically, brands that I buy specifically because of her. Yeah, they never die, brother. Your family, your friends, they never really die, do they? But we live for their sake. We continue on for their sake. And if they could come back, You know, if your family could come back, they would tell you to keep living. Go out there and enjoy life, man. It's not over simply because they checked out of this mortal realm. It ain't over for you. And life ain't over just because they checked out. No, keep living. Keep doing what you do. I think that's really all that our deceased can really ask of us, to be honest with you. As we pay honor and respects and remember all of those that have passed on from this earthly mortal realm, especially the MGTOW brothers that are here in this philosophy that is no longer here. That's why I play the Vincent MGTOW clip all the time, to remind you that we have something and we have people that are worth fighting for. They're worth fighting for. They wanted us to continue this philosophy. This philosophy wasn't going to stop just because one person passed away. That's how big MGTOW is. This sucker's on autopilot. And we got to gatekeep. Yes, 100% you got to gatekeep. What I tell you, if you don't gatekeep this philosophy, if you don't gatekeep MGTOW and Red Pill, and you have all these infiltrators come on in here and start setting up shop and talking about what they want and pulling it this way and that way and over yonder, you have basically compromised, and you are no different than the rest of the culture out there. And I don't know if people out there pay attention, but everybody in this culture is looking for something. They are looking for something that is not the norm out here in the culture. When they find it, for some reason, they want to infiltrate and turn it into old familiar territory. Well, not in this philosophy, my friends. That ain't happening here, not on my watch. Give a fuck who has a problem with it. We ain't selling this philosophy out there. There ain't a price tag. Let me make that loud and clear. There ain't a price tag on this philosophy. My peace of mind is not for sale. And hopefully your peace of mind and your quiet, your peace, your quiet, your freedom, hopefully that is not for sale. Hopefully you don't have a price tag with that. Because if you can be bought, if you have a price tag, if you can name your price, you can be bought and sold. Bottom line to it. I mowed the lawn. Hell yeah, man. You get that lawnmower out and cut that grass. Hell yeah, son. Good to be around more Brutas. Hell yeah, man. Yep, and heard about Outlaw through Chronic and Hammerhand. I heard about you through Terrence Pop. Oh shit. Well, oh shit. Looks like I'm looks like I'm getting out there, huh? Well, at times I feel like the dad from King of the Hill, but I have no kids. Hank Hill crosses with Peter Griffin. I was part of a lot of chronic raids back then. Oh shit. Got a gatekeep. Batty Commander, good to see you. Good to see you. Also, no worries. Trigger finger loaded and ready to go. Rest in peace to all the fallen Buddhas. MGTOW is freedom. Yes, indeed. Yes, indeed. Mr. Hemi Force Speed, good to see you, brother, as always. Side note, the diced frozen sweet potatoes can be a tasty bargain, too. Hey, man, I like them. Now, I'm one of those people that likes sweet potatoes. Now, I like me a good sweet tater. Put a little butter on there, put a little cinnamon. Yeah, that's pretty good. Or a little brown sugar. That don't hurt either, man. That shit's delicious. I protect my ridgeline integrity. It's just like my MGTOW can't keep it integrity. Oh, shit. Oh, shit. I smell something fishy.
Fishy clean. Fishy clean. You got this whole damn place stinking up like shit.
crank that old 4-cycle engine up on the lawn cycle, and I begin to ride off into the sunset like Roy Rogers, and like I'm sitting on trigger and cut my yard. Felt like I had purpose. Hell yeah, man. Hell yeah. Riding old trigger out there in the front yard and mowing that grass, chewing it up like a fucking billy goat. Hell yeah, I got to do some of that tomorrow, man. I get to pretend I'm Roy Rogers tomorrow. And you don't tell nobody. You don't tell nobody. What happened to your Discord? Still up as far as I know. Yeah, it's still up. Should be. You're the third person that has mentioned that in passing, Hemi. Now, I had two of them. I had two servers. One of them I deleted outright because I forgot I even had it, and I was like, nah, I don't want to keep this anymore. So I deleted one of them. Oh, Canyon Clit 2.0? Yeah, we can hit up in there again. Good grief.
You got this whole damn place stinking up like shit.
You just got removed. Shouldn't have. Hold on. Let's go over here and inspect the old Discord. No, nobody should have been removed. I haven't. Hold on. Let me see what's going on here. What is going on here? Let me see what's happening here. Are you talking about Phoenix, or Hemi? Are you talking about my main server, the black one? Because you should be in there. Nobody should have removed you. Let me take care of that right now. See if we can get you back in there, buddy. Shouldn't be out of there. Hold on. Y'all give me just a second. What? What the? There you go. All right, I will look into that. Meanwhile, I've sent you another link. I got to send a couple more out apparently. So I don't know what's going on there. You're the third one that's mentioned that to me. So yeah, we're gonna get to the bottom of that Scooby-Doo mystery. I'll check it out when I get done with the stream tonight. Hemi, are you on iPhone? They're having issues with iPhones lately. Yeah, you shouldn't be removed. Nobody should have been removed. I'm gonna have to start sending invites back out. Apparently, I don't know. I barely am on that thing anyway. I don't know what's going on. I'm telling you, man. All right. So yesterday in passing, we mentioned that there was a lot of green card recipients that, has been getting into this country. It's nothing new. It's nothing new. But I want you to see in real time tonight that there are women that help these people get in here. Let's see here if it'll pop up. Come on now. Replicate Fish did this video yesterday. Now, this is an interesting loophole here. Apparently, these people that are trying to get their green card will marry these older women in our culture. And then when they get married, spend a little time with them, then they divorce. Now, do they stay legal citizens? I don't know. I don't know how all that works. But Replicant Fish did a video yesterday. We're going to talk about it and show you some examples of this. So let's get to it, shall we?
Married for a green card. How loneliness is creating the loneliness from both borders. Overseas. Okay, let's start like this.
POV when I got married for green card.
Poor dude. Poor dude. Now, if I remember correctly, this guy is a content creator from Tanzania. If I'm correct, can't remember his name, something TZ. Now, this apparently is his long-term girlfriend, and now they're getting married. I think the caption is wrong. I'm not sure if the caption is actually right. However, the point is what we can see here. This woman is clearly not, she's not down for this. I looked at more pictures. Yeah, in every single picture, she looked pissed, basically. Not happy to be there. Like, she's only marrying him for one reason. What do you think that reason is? Come on. Yeah, yes, indeed, the Robert De Niro, the money, the De Niros, the cash, the moolah, the peas, the green, the cheese. Typical.
And that is exactly why that needs to be a rule abolished in our court system. Not to be able to get married and have that person be granted citizenship with a green card. That's something that needs to go away. That's just another one of those main loopholes to help get people over here and be put on the system of benefits and whatnot. Because look at the color of them. Oh, Mr. Outlaw, don't go down that road, please. Please. Please don't go down that road. Brother, it is clear that this country is more interested in helping anybody that's not white. What color are these two people? Oh, don't take my word for it. All you got to do is pay attention to where the U.S. prioritizes, the Canadian government prioritizes, any foreign government prioritizes what color people over what other color people. Because when they get over here, they can figure it out. Yeah. Oh, man. The good old U.S. Criminal system, the laws, the rules, everything being written by criminals, being lobbied for and campaigned by more criminals. A law system that changes on a dime depending upon where their resources are decided to go to one day to the next. Don't you just love this system? Don't you love being forced to pay taxes into this system that you don't get a say in? Don't you love that? Oh, man.
Isn't it? Now, this video just came up when I was obviously, looking for videos to make this point, but okay, don't be this dude, in other words. Now, obviously, dude's marrying her. This does seem like a humiliation ritual, doesn't it? I mean, but then some would say, after a divorce, some look back on a marriage.
Who the hell cares? Who the hell cares? Because that bitch made the choice to come over here and to put herself through that. I don't feel the least bit sorry for her. You take your bitch ass back to whatever country you came from. Judging by the color of your skin, most likely Africa. Get the fuck back on the boat. Go back to your country. Of course, we the taxpayers could tell the government no if we wanted to, but could we really? Could we really? Out raw, I'm going to make a yummy taco salad tonight with lots of queso. Johnny, really? You gonna give me none? What the hell, man? Oh, speaking of that, I forgot. You wanted to see Miss Chibi. Hey, did I tell you that Chibi has chibi sisters now? That's right. I made more little chibis. So I'm just saying. Check valve, no food for us. This young man is in a lot of trouble and he doesn't even know it all. Of course. Again, look. If she comes over here and her immediate thought, I owe you one. If her immediate thought is to come over here and to go through the humiliation ritual called the ceremony, and then quickly divorce him after a little bit of time has passed, right? Now, judging by her response to this guy, they're probably not even going to be living together. She just came over here and agreed to marry him. Probably some sort of a deal or something is set up. And then she's going to make out like a bandit and split. But unfortunately for this young man, the laws are still in place to protect her over him. So when they do divorce, they're going to try to help her get everything she can out of this guy. Because marriage is a scam. And it's a business that only judges, lawyers, and other people like that benefit from. Do you? No. You're the guy that gets to be forced to go out here every day and work to make somebody else richer so that they can make laws and rules over you to get it all from you at some point in some time. Oh, yeah. And he is about to feel every piece of that system. And that's why we tell you, don't get married. No marriage. Is that starting to become a little bit more clear? No marriage. Not in its current form. It will destroy you because it's created by people who serve the devil. Anyway, I've been boycotting income tax since 2008. Yeah. These sapsuckers force you to pay into the tax system, and then it goes to any and everything else that doesn't help this economy. You don't get a say in it. You think you do, but you really don't. You get to work and get a portion of it cut out of your paycheck, and then that goes to wherever they want it to go and fund whoever they want it to go to, which is usually Israel or Ukraine or somebody somewhere else that ain't the U.S. economy. Hey, government, we worked for that. You didn't. We want a say in it. No. Hey, government, that's my money you're taking from me illegally. I want a say in it. How about no? That's what they're going to tell you. How about no? Thanks for making it for us. Now we're going to give it to whoever we want. Arbitrary Mac. Chibi, chibi, chibi. Chibi, chibi, chibi. Chibi, chibi, chibi. I'm sure to make under 16K gross. Ooh. Not a whole hell of a lot, brother. Thought. Thought. Why I didn't want to go back to Africa. Y'all are crazy, man. The Crusaders were a response. Yep, absolutely. She's going to cut his heart out in the end. Yes, she is. Blessed are the poor in spirit means you are content with little. Yes. Wedding cake is a leading cause of divorce in the world. You ain't wrong. If you make 100K, you can just buy a sailboat for business purposes, of course, and call it a yacht. I did not know that. Weddings are just a funeral with cake. Celebrate with cake. Yep.
Marriage as a humiliation ritual, the beginning of one. Oh my God, protect yourselves. Now, clearly, the dude has disabilities of some kind. The question is, who is taking advantage of whom? Him with the money? Her with the WAP and company. Yeah, yeah.
If I tell you people get married for citizenship and green card,
Hey, bitch. You're not supposed to have the hijab off your mouth. Don't believe I asked you to speak anyway. Who said this whammon could talk? Hello, you're going to hell. Why are you talking to women like that? Hey, put that hijab back on. Nobody said you could talk.
I say, duh, Shahina, we knew that. It's nothing new. But what do you do when you're an attorney and someone comes into your office and says, I got married to so-and-so just for citizenship? At that point, our office declines to represent them because we don't want to be involved in any type of fraud. That's our weeding out process, but USCIS does their own investigations. Our clients have told us that USCIS had asked them to submit all of the texts between the couple. They have gone through their phones as well, just to see what the text messages are like. Because if you are texting your spouse, they need to be intimate texts. There need to be plans. There need to be grocery lists, things like that. They're looking.
And probably a few dirty messages as well. Yeah. Got to make sure this is a real marriage. Got to make sure you're really doing your wife or trying to do her and she's denying you. She's not giving you any. But at least you got to be trying. Yeah. It's got to seem like a real marriage. You don't want to.
Well, interesting, isn't it? They do all the investigating. And yet it still happens on a mass scale, don't it? No, sending them back on the boat, back home. No, nothing. Just, oh, well, they can stay. They can stay. It's one of those convenient loopholes that our system keeps in place to help get in more illegals into this country to vote a certain way in the system and help give these bureaucrats more power over the culture. We know what it is. We know exactly what it is. It's one of those things that's out of sight, out of mind for most Americans because you don't ever experience this until you see videos about this. And really, most of it is being seen in the office spaces where these people work at all these cases that come up. Yeah, it's considered fraud, but unless it's punished accordingly, it's fraud. But yeah, they don't want to send them back. Wonderful government, wonderful, wonderful, wonderful system. Have I bragged on them enough today?
Trash marriages, headache, noise, an expectation of completion of tasks, but barely any affection and appreciation. Yeah. It's got to look and feel like a real marriage. But seriously, interesting, isn't it? How they have to verify on so many levels, in so many ways, that this is a real couple. And it's not fraud. Yeah, you get yourself a foreign wife, you think she loves you, but nah, she's frauding you, bruh. Have a look at this. So the difference is indefinite leave to remain, ILR in the UK, and the US green card both grant permanent residency, but they operate under different legal systems. ILR usually requires 5 years of residence, costs around £2,800, and allows you to apply for citizenship after 1 year, whereas a green card requires 3 to 5 years, costs $2,000 to $5,000, and requires a 5-year wait for citizenship. Interesting. Differences and similarities. Time to citizenship. ILR holders can apply to naturalize as a British citizen after just 12 months of holding ILR status. Green card holders must generally wait 5 continuous years as a permanent resident before applying for US naturalization. Interesting. Validity and expiration. ILR is an indefinite status, though it can lapse if you remain outside the UK for 2 or more continuous years. A physical green card expires every 10 years and must be renewed, though the underlying permanent resident status does not end unless abandoned. Interesting. So I just wanted to do that to cover the areas of similarities and differences. Yes, mostly for the UK and the USA, as there are a lot of similarities and differences, and they're both very feminist-leaning countries, obviously. But I want to link that point to this point here. Transnational marriage migration is highly gendered. Globally, women make up the vast majority, roughly 70 to 80% of spouses who
Women make up the vast majority of spouse who migrate to join their husbands. Very, very interesting, isn't it? Why, oh, why would women be jumping the fences, jumping the borders to come to the U.S. just to get married over here? There it is for you. Now, hey, don't take my word for it. Go look it up. If you don't believe it, go look it up.
who migrate to join their partner. So for all the points I'm making and have made so far, men are the ones at risk mostly, obviously, because it's mostly men who are marrying and seeking foreign wives. Yeah? And then they seek an ILR or green card through you. Research shows roughly 19% of immigrant wives marry the same year they enter a destination country, like the US, compared to only 7 to 8% of immigrant husbands. So you see, for all the points the women in these videos are making that I'm showing you, yeah, this happens to men vastly more than it does to women to them. Come on. And I wanted to add this to it as well. Immigration status does not determine property ownership. Green card sponsorship does not give a foreign spouse automatic rights to real estate. Property division during a split is entirely controlled by marriage, divorce, and green cards. But then look at this juicy piece I found right here, because I wanted to look at basically how many rights does an immigrant wife have over your stuff as a man in the US or the UK. And I just want to end the articles with this small point here. Affidavit of support. The financial sponsorship obligation signed by the petitioner generally survives a divorce. It mandates that the sponsor maintain the immigrant's income at 125% of the federal poverty guidelines until they become a US citizen or accrue 40.
Did you read that? Did you read that? That is one of the most crooked things in our laws right now. 120. Who determines that? Who determines that? How are they in this country legally if they're divorcing you? Well, you say, well, Mr. Outlaw, they just got married. It's a green card status. All that is a piece of paper. All that is a piece of paper saying that they are this, that, and the third, that only, holds up power as long as it's enforced. Meaning it's not worth the paper that it was written on to pass that law unless people are willing to back it. You have to keep these motherfuckers up financially like you would in a normal divorce if you get divorced through the green card way of doing things. 125%. Who sat down and determined that another person, you have to be responsible for a whole nother person's livelihood? So essentially they're stealing American property through divorce that a foreigner has no right to. Yes. And typically if they have no idea what to do, they'll turn to the quote unquote experts who will then buy it from them and take control over it. Uh-huh. Uh-huh. It's a very clever redistribution of wealth that most people don't even think about. You're looking at it in real time. And please go look this up for yourself. Do your own research. Do your own due diligence. If you don't believe anything being said here, please go do your own research and due diligence. When I tell you, all 14 of you in the MGTOW house this afternoon, when I tell all 14 of you that there are criminals running this system with criminal lobbyists, with the resources that have been ill-gotten to fight and combat natural tax-paying citizens with, that's what I'm talking about. This is what I'm talking about. It's a simple way to help redistribute wealth, a quick and easy, messless way to get to the goal. And men all over this globe needs to hear this, especially if you're trying to get over here in the U.S. or if you are here in the U.S. and you plan on marrying somebody or bringing her back over here. You need to see this. This is one of the reasons why we don't encourage marriage in any way, shape, or form. That right there. You want to be on the hook? Hey, for all you men, hey, as broke as most people, let's just be honest with it. As broke as most people are in this country, as a broke person, could you afford to pay 125% of someone else's income to keep them up? Do you like the fact that your U.S. government and other foreign governments do this to you? Mr. Man who thinks that he's going to get a deal out of this at all, yeah, you get a deal out of it. You get the side of the deal where you get to pay everything. Ain't that a good deal? Oh, the people that ain't got to pay it, enforcing it upon you, yeah, they see it as a good deal because it's not them on the hook. You're the one on the hook for a whole nother living, breathing human being that shouldn't be over here in the first place. But you wanted to bring her over here. No marriage, no cohabitation, and no additional children. We do not condone marriage of any kind here as MGTOW. I'm not going to condone it. It's not a good deal. You'll own nothing and be happy. Yes, exactly. Never come back if you marry outside the U.S. of A. Mr. Hikome, good to see you, brother. Hope all's well with you.
Work quarters. So basically, even if you divorce your immigrant wife, you still have to maintain her for a decent amount of time afterwards. And again, this is mostly happening to men, regardless of what any of these women in this video are saying. Okay, yes, so as you can see, the ones being frauded are mostly men. Mostly men are the ones being played. And whatever, someone said, oh, but look at you passport bro bastards. It's because of passport bros. Oh, I'm going to go overseas and get myself an actual feminine woman. Oh, I can't stand these modern Western, tough, masculine broads. Let me go overseas, go elsewhere, and get me a lovely, delicate, feminine woman. Yeah? Mwah. Until she divorces you and takes your stuff. Has her resident stay in your country now. Yeah, and she's got your stuff and possibly your money. Be careful.
Yeah. But here's the thing. Even because, let's be honest, a lot of men will not be able to pay that. When they default, she's still in the country. Somebody has to help take care and pay for her, because she's not going to just go get a job and be able to afford everything straight off the bat. Unless she sells all that property she took from you. And even then, that's not going to sustain too awful long. So guess who gets to take care of her, taxpayer? Yeah, more tax burden. more tax burden, and this is happening all the time. Just another person added to the tax pool that becomes just a little bit more of a burden on the people working to pay income tax. This is your government on display right here. And you want to know what else? You want to know what's rich? The government also, through the help of some apps, incentivizes these people to come over here to help make the tax burden a little bit worse. Don't believe me? Just a few years ago, when they were making those apps to try to get all these illegals in this country, take a good godly gander at who all was stepping up to the plate to help them. Hotels in New York, banks, the DMV departments, helping them get licensed, helping them get first-time homeowners insurance, helping them get put up in hotels on your dime. And all of this was being fed to them. They weren't just getting, Rice Krispies, Rice Greencards, and Fruity Pebs. No, they were getting sausage biscuits and gravy, Belgian waffles, diapers, formula, blankets, fresh food, accommodations. And then the government also, in some areas, had the audacity to try to get the American people to share their homes with these fucktards. Because your government is a traitor. Your government is made out of people who have become traitors to this country. Why do I say that? Look who they're serving. They're lovers of themselves. They're lovers of the flesh. They have sold out this country and are doing all of this for themselves. Because at the end of the day, that hotel building is a tax write-off. All of those banks, all of those vehicles that they wreck, all these 18-wheelers full of material that wrecks on the highways and kills people, all of you people with a Social Security serial bar number, you are all tax write-offs. You are all just lost, liquidated assets that they can replace. Oh, yeah. See, to you and me, we have value because we see the value in our own lives living, because we're living with ourselves. We know what we like and don't like. We value ourselves. This system we live amongst does not. That's why as soon as you turn a certain age, they're pretty much done with you. Yeah, they're ready to get you out of the way. All that Social Security you thought you paid in that you're going to get to use? No. Oh, good people. How much more of this are we going to tolerate before people rise up? Or is there even going to be a revolution? Are people going to continue to allow this? United States of America, one of the greatest countries on earth, and its economy is almost damn near a third world country right now. Most everybody in this economy cannot sustain what they're living with and in right now, and the bills that they've got. And a first world country, supposedly. Greatest nation on earth, apparently. Got the greatest military, apparently. But yet we somehow can't have the greatest economy in the world. Why? Because the rich get richer, the greedy get greedier. They take more and more and more out of your pocketbooks to fund any and everything around the culture except for you and yours that rightfully made it. Send it overseas to fund whatever the fuck Israel wants to do this week, or Ukraine or Iran or whatever the fuck they send it to do research on one-eyed pandas that float in midair that eats plantains instead of bananas for some stupid fucking reason. Yeah, we got to make sure that they're taken care of on your taxpayer dime. Fucking scruffy dog that served in Vietnam that's got PTSD flashbacks that, lives overseas now. We got to study them What gives them PTSD? Yeah, you better believe I got a problem with this economy. Too many kiddies attached to their luxuries for a revolution. We will never see I will never see my Social Security, and no, we will not do anything about it.
Careful, men. Be careful. 80% of the ones shopping overseas for a wife, it's men. Be careful.
Looking out for those things. I've also heard that USCIS goes out to the couple's houses and interviews the neighbors just to see if the marriage is real.
Do you hear your neighbors banging and arguing, complaining? One of the two? Both? We know your nosy neighbors. What do you hear your other neighbors doing? Do they seem like a real couple? Yeah, just arguing and fucking and arguing. Oh my God. That coupling, it's interesting, isn't it?
I've also heard that USCIS will show up at 3 o'clock in the morning to see who is sleeping where. They go into the bathroom sometimes to check how many toothbrushes there are. They even look for small things like razors or electric shavers just because men use that on a daily basis. They look at the hair on it just to see if that matches with the spouse's. So these are the ways that USCIS weeds it out. We try to weed it out as well at the office.
You see, it's interesting. I'm exaggerating about, making sure you are banging your wife, but they really are trying to see that. Trying to make sure this is not some arrangement. No, as a man, you need to be in here making love to your wife poorly on a regular basis. Yeah, 2 minutes if she's lucky. Come on. Some real husband duties, but seriously. Wow. This is quite strict, isn't it? But obviously, they need to clarify that it's real because of all of the fraudery.
This is so funny to me because I remember before my husband had his green card, I used to get people saying that he was using me for a green card and that he would leave me once he got his green card. But now that he has that and we're still together, the comments have shifted to like being about him using me for citizenship. So it's like, when does it end? To answer your question, in short, it's impossible for him to use me because I want him to have it. I know what I signed up for. And I unconditionally believe that he deserves to be in this country with full rights.
Exhibit A. One of our very own selling us out. What do we have for this bitch? Let me see if I can find something.
Thank you for calling.
Use a bitch ass nigga. Bitch ass. Use a bitch ass nigga. Yeah, rock with me, Robin.
I believe this man had the right to come over here and get full rights and citizenship. And shit. And shit.
Your very own are selling you out. What can you do about it? What do you do about this? Openly, out in the middle of social media, admitting to you that they are literally marrying these people because they believe they have an inherent right to all of this, simply because of the location in the globe that they live in. She actually believes that immigrants deserve to be over here. So she did her American duty and married him just so he could come over here and be a citizen. When the revolution begins, this is the type of person that's going to sell you out. When the revolution starts, if there is a revolution at all, this is the type of person right here that's going to sell you out. Motherfucker, I know where all the supplies are. I know who's got the supplies. Hey, federal government. Hey, if I snitch on these niggas, can I have some money? They walk among you, they breathe the same air you do, and they have no problem selling you out on the drop of a dime. Do you know why? And do you now understand why we're highly against people who talks about Black Lives Matter and all of this bullshit and critical race theory and all this stupid shit? Because they are willing and they are propagandized to help any and everybody that's not a legal citizen like them, simply because you're white.
Thank you, motherfucker. You put us in enslavement for 400 years. Now it's time for us to get back at your ass. This is how we do it, white man. Y'all built this country on our backs, and now we want our revenge and our reparations.
That's one of the ways they do it. And she's doing that with a straight face. "12 people here in the MGTOW house tonight. Appreciate everybody here. Let's get back to it. And remember, those who sell you out may just be those of your own friends and family."
The point is, yeah, we're mostly talking about men here, but I want to use women as the example because they're the smaller example, aren't they? Because you notice the amount of things and insults hurled at men that actually do seek a foreign wife. Yeah, notice how when men actually trying to, get around the hurdles of obviously, these modern Western women, they're still insulted, aren't they? It's like, yeah, they still want a wife, but not not one from America, Canada, the UK, parts of Europe, Australia. You get the point, the Western world, basically. But other parts of the world, yeah. But look how men are shamed for that. So yeah, let's use women as an example. So what if he f***s you over? He's just using you for a green card and citizenship. Because the point we're making is this mostly happens to men. Regardless of what these women are going through with their loneliness, the ones that get played mostly with green cards and ILRs are men. They're with you for your money or what you can do for them. A resource of some kind. It's always a bloody resource. But yeah, go on. Tell us how you're sharing your resources, lovely woman.
Like if we're married or not. You know what I mean? Immigrants living in the US making a decision to date Americans is not like manipulative or using someone.
Bullshit. 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 What is your definition of using someone? Oh, man. Yes, sir, Phoenix. Also, she sold us out. Perfect for her getting a call from Stink Meaner. What do we have here? I don't have the Stink Meaner one, but I could play this.
Thank you for calling.
Use a bitch ass nigga. Bitch ass. Use a bitch ass nigga. Yeah, rock with me, Robin.
I put a hoe in her place. How do we put a hoe in her place again? Which one are we talking about here?
It to me, it's really the same as like a woman deciding that she wants to be with a man who has money because that's going to help your future. It's just objectively smart to me for immigrants to date Americans, especially when they're living in America. And immigrant men are like some of the best like men to be with. He came to a new country 5 years ago, learned a new language, started a business, and now is making more money than most Americans. I think that if Americans...
Yeah, and you know how he's doing that? Do you know how he's doing that? Because those in charge are making it a way for him to be able to do that. DEI hires, ESG, all that shit. They're prioritizing these illegals over natural tax-paying, natural-born American citizens. Thanks to people like you doing your part to spread the propaganda. You can't have his money, he says. You can't have Honeycomb's money, bish.
They're so worried about being used by immigrants, then maybe you should support immigration reform, and then you won't have to worry about it at all.
Okay.
No, because that's a backhanded ultimatum to people. No, what you just said, basically, you're telling people that you have no choice. They're coming here regardless. We want them here regardless. You either help vote in some legislation that makes it a lot easier, or we're going to keep doing this bullshit. That's basically what she's telling you. That's what she's telling you. Don't you love knowing that these people live amongst you and breathe the same air you do? This is what the Bible refers to as the tares amongst the wheat. Let the tares grow amongst the wheat, and then when the harvest comes, they're going to be plucked right into the pits of hell. That's this woman. That's this woman. Oh, man. What a shame.
But beyond that, you can't speak for the individual person, can you? The individual man or woman who's doing it for their own malicious reasons. It's not about love, but if they can make you believe that they do, more power to them. I'm just saying. And before we continue, this is not a video about immigration. I'm not one of them content creators, first of all. Understand that. This is not a video about immigration. This is about people using you for your status. And obviously, we're talking about from men, obviously, men being used, obviously, for their good nature by some possibly hot foreign chick. Yeah, some sexy foreign baddie. And you think, oh my God, this chick loves me. She doesn't, bro. She loves what you can do for that green card and your money. Yeah. Yeah. And this is not about immigration, I'm just saying. This is my typical content. The dangers of the modern woman. Yeah, regardless of where she's from. Yeah, please, my God. From Portsmouth to Peru. Yeah, be careful.
So my marriage is ending and I'm truly devastated. I knew it was coming, but I was in denial. So I was used for a green card. Long story short, I was used for a green card by a man from Nicaragua who did come here legally, but he needed a green card super seriously bad. And
Hold on. What do you mean he came here legally? What do you mean by that? I don't know.
And he had been through a series of failed relationships that he chalked up to just incompatibility. But what it was those women could not give him what he needed. But he found in me a safe, secure, loving woman who was willing to do anything to be loved.
And here we go.
This is why we talk so much against illegal immigration. This is why we tell you that we are not equal. None of us are equal. This is why we tell you not to buy into this propaganda. Do you see where this shit leads? Do you see where it leads you to? You will begin slowly over time to believe that any and everybody that's not white has rights over here. It is an extremely dangerous way to be programmed to think. This is a white woman who literally thinks that these immigrants deserve to be over here. Where does that way of thinking come from? What makes a person think that immigrants have a right to come over here? That only comes through communism. That only comes through socialism, believing that everybody is human beings and that we all deserve to have a happy life and all that. That's basically them subconsciously admitting that they believe America is a great place to come to and they're willing to get them in here at all costs. They sell their own out. They're propagandized. They're weapons. They're living, breathing weapons against a free American country. Freedom has consequences, but making more of a burden on those who work is not a solution. Because once they come over here, they divorce them. They're in here. That's it. They're in here. And typically, once they figure out they can get on a program somewhere, and it's been made very easy for them to get on a program because of the color of their skin usually, boy, howdy, are they going to do it. This is why this government is worthless. This government is absolutely useless. This government is completely an enemy, a tyrannical enemy to the establishment of a more perfect union. This system has got to go. The people that runs this system's got to go. They've got to go. They've got to go. The ability to write this into law has got to go. Lobbyists meeting behind closed doors and getting laws changed without the consent of the governed needs to go. The education system where people learns this bullshit and learns to be good little communists, thinking that everybody has a right to live here on someone else's dime, that needs to go. That for sure needs to go. Government itself is not the problem. It's the people that runs it. That's the teetotal problem. When you have white people, blacks, it don't matter what color skin you are, what genitalia you have, there's only two genders. When you have people like this woman who is completely okay with the idea of helping somebody come over here, marry her, use her, she's okay with usury. I want to make sure you all here understand this woman right here is okay with usury. She is okay with somebody she has never met before using her. And guess what, Toots? Those same programs you're forced to pay into, you're going to now have to support him. You just helped increase the tax burden over your own fucking head too because you're that goddamn stupid. It's okay though. He's a living, breathing brown man. He deserves to be over here. Do you see the problem yet? Do any of you here see the problem yet? It's our own. It's people amongst us that calls you friends, family, that will ultimately sell you out and betray you.
Yeah, a perfect example. A woman, perfect example, obviously. Could find many men, but again, this common story is always about the dudes. Well, on the flip side, what happens to these women? All these single, lonely, middle-aged women in the West needing a bit of foreign D and some foreign love, obviously, but some foreign D. Cha. Is it because they know the amount of vulnerable middle-aged and older women we have in the West, an abundance of them? Oh, those Western dudes don't want them. Oh, these Western dudes don't want them. They're just lonely with disposable incomes. I'm going to get in there. Can you blame them? Or is it different when it happens to men, but a carrier?
Yeah, replicant fish. I can blame them. I can blame them because they're sentient beings making a conscious choice to fuck people over. You goddamn right I can blame them. I blame the women and I blame the men that enable this. They're both complacent.
And tell us more. Tell us more. You just wanted to be loved, didn't you?
So he love bombed the crap out of me, and I ate it up. It just knew in the back of my mind, this doesn't feel right, but it felt good. It didn't feel right, but it felt good.
It wasn't right, but it felt good. Chasing feelings. How many times have we told you that these people chase feelings? It don't matter how wrong it is for me as long as it feels good. I don't care, baby, how bad this stuff hurts me in the long run. I don't care what it does to me. As long as it feels good, baby. As long as it feels good. As long as it gives me the tingles. That's the level of intelligence that's in this culture. And that's why we need to pray for these hoes.
Let us pray the pimp's prayer. Lord, please pray for the soul of this bitch and guide my pimp hand and make it strong, Lord, so that she might learn a hoe's place. Amen.
Amen. Yeah.
I ain't. I'm just telling you right now. That's what it is.
So he loved on me. He paid a bunch of my bills. He bought a new car. He traded his green card for material possessions.
This is such an interesting flip, isn't it? Because he's the foreign dude, but he's coming with the money. Yeah, because he's still a woman. So, I'm not laughing. I'm not saying any of what he's doing is good. I'm not saying any of what he done is good. But he's still playing the game. He still played the game, didn't he? Good God, played this woman out of a citizenship. Wow. Yeah. Again, I'm not saying it's good, but this does happen to men mostly. But wow. Cunning, wasn't he? Still catering to her needs. Romantic needs and financial. Yeah.
This is the fake ad you see everywhere, right?
But yet, this is such a god-awful country. The people who live here say this is such a god-awful country, yet they're willing to help people get over here to help experience this god-awful country. There's some fucked up individuals somewhere. Somebody is lying somewhere. This same America that these people are willing to do this for, the same people that lives in this country, the same people that shit and bitch on the U.S. and how terrible of a country it is and how racist and white nationalist it is and all this bullshit, yet you're still willing to help get these people over here to such a terrible country. Methinks there's some mental insanity with some people somewhere. Is that anything new?
But this is Ebony, a real game. Now I know what you're thinking. Aren't they exactly the same? No. Because Ebony is the real number.
And looking back, and that's just so sweet of him, right? That's just so great of him. I thought we were building a life. I thought we were building assets and building a life and enjoying a good life. But that was not the case. What he was actually doing.
And that is exactly why you should not be allowed to vote. That is exactly why you should not be allowed to own property. That is exactly why you shouldn't even have a driver's license. Because if you're too stupid to understand what's happening, and by the way, you just help admit that it didn't feel right to you, but it felt good to you. Ma'am, that means your conscience is compromised. That means your way of thinking, your way of reasoning is compromised. You've compromised your way of thinking for feelings. Why should you be voting? Why should you own property? Why? Explain to me. And you women, you better make a good case. You better be able to make a good case for why you deserve to be able to vote and have rights and everything else like this. Look what you do when somebody comes along that sweet talks you. Well, because he was black, he had a big dick. Is that what it was? Is that a reason to, commit fraud and throw away everything? Oh my good golly gosh, man.
Was going, you got me this green card. I will give you these little trinkets and then I'm going to leave you. He never intended to stay. Once he got his green card, 3 years after we started, we got married. We got married. He proposed to me like 2 days after we married practically, and then blasted all over social media, which was the last time he blasted me all over social media.
Damn, this guy really played the game, didn't he? Note back to the article as to when I said the limits are, obviously. He waited 3 years to get this man literally waited for the 3 years to get his green card. Then he switched. Oh my God. Wow. But I mean, sadly, again, this woman knows how a lot of men feel, doesn't she? Carry on. Tell us more. This is.
But I spent 6 years posting about him. He's so great. He's so wonderful. He's so hardworking. He's working for our future. My man, my man, my man. He never did that for me. He never posted about me. He refused. Even when I asked him, he said, I will not do that. That makes me uncomfortable, he said. I said, but you did it in the beginning. Well, after he got me, he didn't have to purchase me anymore. I mean, once he had me married, he didn't have to do anything. So, the stuff that he did for me started to kind of dwindle. The first 3 years, he started a lot of cruelty, a lot of snide comments. He would use my emotional vulnerabilities against me. I would spiral for days and then go apologize to him for the cruelty that he inflicted on me.
Wow.
You vote. And this is the way you think, and you vote. Oh my God.
Let us pray the pimp's prayer. Lord, please pray for the soul of this bitch and guide my pimp hand and make it strong, Lord, so that she might learn a hoe's place. Amen.
Amen. Yeah.
Look at that face. That's the face of an idiot. Low IQ. Yet she is considered by law to be on your level intelligently when it comes to voting. That's your government's way of telling you you're all equally worthless, by the way. Not to me. Not to me. Oh, man.
What a mind F. What a mind F. Good God. Hey, you good. I'm not saying, hey, look, none of what I'm saying is good. I'm not saying that him playing this woman because of how vulnerable and lonely she was, I'm not saying it's good. I'm just making a point. Effing hell. He went ham, didn't he? He played this game so well. Good God. Side note, obviously, you guys have been trolling me about me being, a real human being or robot. And I made the video a while ago about being a future companion bot to some of these single lonely women. Now, on one hand, how much of an exaggeration is it when we're seeing right now how lonely these women are and how desperate that they are? Obviously, human beings can be desperate of any gender. But these single lonely women who tell us as men, oh, look at you, male loneliness epidemic. There's male loneliness epidemic, you lonely bastards. But okay. Seems to me like loneliness is a genderless thing. But okay. Yeah. Go on.
That was our 7 to 10 day cycle for years. But by year 3, once he got his green card, things got even worse. I mean, we're talking about fights where he would just shut down, stonewall me, totally gaslight me, and I would spiral, go back to him, apologize for the way he treated me, rinse, lather, repeat. So our last fight, he just said, I'm moving out. And he did. It was over his infidelity. And so he just couldn't take that accountability because he couldn't bear to be the villain in his own story. So not only did he used.
Wow, damn. He probably.
She's just a bowl of peaches, ain't she? Just a bowl of peaches. Even when it's her fault, it's his fault. Lord have mercy on these people, man.
That I want younger American women. No, I'm joking. I'm joking. He probably did. Hey, come on, he probably did. It's sad, isn't it? How these things happen. Again, mostly to men. But wow. Yeah, lovely woman. Go on. Tell us more.
Excuse me, for a green card. He was dismissive, avoidant, narcissistic, whatever you want to call it. That he did all the things. Okay, he fit all the boxes, and I was in complete denial for 6 years. So he said, I'm moving out. So I was like, I'd had it. So he's gone, and he's not coming back, right? So, of course, a few times I have reached out begging for him to come back because I'm that pitiful.
You were willing to take this man back after you just, it ain't even left your mouth and got cold yet You just got done saying how emotionally abusive that guy was. Talked to you however he wanted to, did whatever he wanted to. And then you just admitted out of the next breath you begged him to come back. There is something severely wrong with these people in our culture, folks. There is something seriously wrong with these people that live amongst us. It makes me ashamed to share a space with these folks. It really is. Lord have mercy.
And now I'm realizing that's horrible for me. I should be moving on with my life. So I am. I have amped up my therapy. I've amped up support groups. I have secured a deposit.
You amped up the drugs, medical drugs. You amped up the drugs. I mean, who even knows? But damn, begging. This man played the F out of her, but yet she's the one still crawling back and begging him. Is it because her fantasy has been crushed? Her fairy tale that she created around this dude, this foreign dude, has been crushed. She didn't want to let go. She invested too much. Her sunken cost was him.
And by the way, it just for good measure, everything that happens now with that man in this country, the next people that he screws over, she has a small hand in it. She has a small hand in the destruction of the next people that guy destroys, because she initiated it by allowing him over here, and the government has a little hand in it, and everybody that enables that guy to do the things that he did, you have a small hand in it too. But ma'am, you got the ball rolling by helping him get over here. Everything that happens from here on out with him over here, you got a small part in it. You're complacent. It's almost like you don't bring people over here under false pretenses and fraudulent pretenses in the first fucking place. Now, isn't that right? Yeah, we've got a little trolley troll. Go ahead, Phoenix.
Bringing him here, and now that he's got his green card, he no longer needs her. Damn. And yet in the end, she's the one that went back begging and pleading to be loved. Good God. I mean, you can see what loneliness does to people, can't you? Yeah, carry on.
On another apartment, I'm moving on. Like I'm doing all of the divorce logistics. Okay, all of them. But yeah, that does not erase the pain. Like I can find a new apartment, and I can change bank accounts, and I can do all of the things, right? What I can't do is drive down the street and see a restaurant that we went to every week. What I can't do is go down to the square where we always used to go walking. What I can't do is hear a song that we would listen to together. What I can't do is even sit on our sofa where we would watch all of our shows. What I can't do is even be in the living room where I fell in love with him. I can't do any of those things. That pain of not just being rejected at the end of the relationship, we didn't just grow apart. He used me for 6 years and never intended to stay. He never intended to stay. And that's what hurts the most. He took 6 years of my life and just wasted them. Not for him, but for me. So I'm having to move past that. And that's the hardest thing. That's the hardest thing to do.
This is why I warn men to not be so desperate for love and affection, the want of a woman so much that you will do damn near anything to secure that. No, have some dignity about your damn self. Obviously, do whatever the hell you want to do as a man. It's your life, your choice. But be careful, because you're out here.
Oh, man. Oh, man. Oh, man. Oh, man. And they still have the audacity to act like victims at the end of the day. Well, I see our little troll problem has been taken care of. Let's go ahead and get some people up here. And I got to drain the main vein. So if I don't get you directly up on panel, please let me know. Just be patient with me because I do have to drain the main vein. So in the meantime, I'm going to put some music up for you. We're going to be right back. Don't go nowhere.
So, it's that song. Don't get married. So, I guess that's all. Don't get married.
All right. Sorry about that. And let's get some people up here. Hopefully you'll come up here and talk. If not, that's all right too. And I'm trying to remember, what did I do with my other chibis? Hold on now. Morals, ethics, values, principles. Control your biology. And you don't have to worry about this shit. Because you are a man of moral integrity. If they try to spring this shit upon you, well, you know it's a lie. You know it's fake. You know what to do. Hey, Kami. Yo.
What's up?
No, nothing much, man. What say you, sir?
Another day in hell. For her, at least.
Yeah. Get Mr. Ramode up here. What it is, what it is.
Am I on?
Yeah, you good.
Dude, I would like to meet that guy from Venezuela that she's talking about. Not because I agree with what he did, but just like to kind of pick his brain and just be like, did it bother you at all what you were doing? You know what I mean? Because again, this is a woman, so the script was flipped, and this is a woman, and we're supposed to sit there, or expected to sit there and just, and accept her fucking, boo-hoo sob story at face value. Oh crap. I mean, again, I don't agree with her facilitating bringing in a fucking immigrant. I don't. But again, that's just funny, just because he completely took it and flipped the situation on its head to his advantage, and then just dipped out on her.
And she sat there and openly admitted she knew she was, getting played, and that it felt wrong. Allowed it to not only happen, but begged that dude to come back.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, there's something mentally fucking wrong with a person like that.
Right. Well, I don't know if you saw my comment that I posted in the chat. I said something to the effect of, oh, well, imagine that. A liberal feminist white woman you know, that's been programmed since birth to hate white men, indigenous white men, you know, goes and brings in and marries an immigrant. Imagine that.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Something like that. I don't remember exactly how I typed out the comment, but it was something along those lines. You know, I don't feel a damn bit sorry for her. And then her bitching at the end of the video is like, oh, you know, song on the radio, drive past a restaurant we used to go to. It gets me up. Motherfucker, I had a truck that was paid off, free and clear. And because I looked over in the empty passenger seat and I got in my feelings, I was like, you know what? I'm going to go buy a new goddamn truck. This will make me feel better. When I had a truck that was paid off.
Yep, material wealth, earthly possessions, willing to come over here, you know, come high or hell water, or hell or high water. Damn, I'm dyslexic today. Willing to come over hell and high water to get to this country for some material wealth. So then why do people always say this country's so bad and so racist and so white supremacist? Right, Troll?
What happened to the troll? Did the troll get fucking booted?
Phoenix got whoever it was.
Oh.
Oops. Oops.
Sorry about all the huffing and puffing. I'm making my bed. Oh, imagine that. Ramadi knows how to make his own bed.
Oh yeah. Oh, somebody wants a Father Saunders. Oh, we got a call for Father Saunders. That meme never gets old, does it?
It never does.
Tommy, how you
Y'all
doing
awful
on this?
quiet, man. Don't speak up at one time now.
Friday evening.
I'm good.
Good.
Yeah.
Hell yeah, man.
No,
Well,
that's
on a
really
much lighter note. If you got,
sorry, Outlaw.
Go ahead. Go ahead, man.
No, I was just because Fish brought it up towards the end of his video, like whether or not that was actually him. You think that's really him? That looks like that could be a real person just wearing one of those, you know, mask things. I don't know. I'd like to think it's him. He's been doing this long enough. I'd like to think it's him. Oh.
Where's my comment?
Sorry, I didn't mean to get you off topic.
Come on now.
Oh shit.
Oh no, you're good. I'm gonna pull a Honda Element with the Honda Ridgeline this weekend. Oh, you better stand back. You better stand back. Yeah, on a lighter note, I gave Chibi some little friends here. I know you guys don't really care about this. Some of you do. Hey, you better watch out now, Honeycomb. You're gonna strain the hell out of that Ridgeline now. That Ridgeline's gonna huff and puff pulling out.
Hey, Honeycomb,
you better put some.
Damn it! Sorry, Outlaw.
I was just gonna say, you better put some truck mirrors. You better put some truck mirrors on there to make that Ridgeline feel like it's important. Go ahead, Ramon.
Well, No, I was just gonna say he ain't the only one. He ain't the only one in the group that has the ridge line. It was results oriented. Results oriented got a ridge line. Was it last year? Maybe a year and a half ago. And he's been catching hell for that ever since.
Hey, Honeycomb, I'm just fucking with you, man. I'm just kidding with you. I give everybody shit like that, man. Here we go, though. We got the cute little amber chibi. We'll go through these real quick. I know this ain't got nothing to do with the show. I just wanted to give you a little bit of a lighter note, kind of get off the serious stuff for a minute. Show you some cute little chibis that little chibi. I've had one since 06. I know you are spooking with me. Oh yeah. I like my Japanese import trucks, man. I'm a Nissan guy.
If Honeycomb drove his ridgeline down to the last meetup in Orlando, I'm sure he caught plenty of shit all weekend.
Him and RO.
Hey, I got a soft spot for RO, no homo, man, because he came out of his way and picked me up to go to the meetup in Mississippi with Rusty, but he didn't have a ridgeline. He had a rental car.
Oh, RO's a good guy, man. We give him shit all the time, but he is a good guy.
RO's good, dude. We give each other shit, but no, RO's a good dude.
Little chibis with big character. Yeah, this is Amber Chibi. And then here's Alexis Chibi. There's Alexis Chibi in her regular fit. I like Alexis Chibi probably the best because she looks more like the character that I designed. I think she looks pretty cool. And these are not. Let me make this loud and clear for those jackasses that are lurking. This is not lolly. This is not anything like that. This is just Funko Pop style characters of my comic book characters. So here is, I'm more of a blonde kind of guy. Missing throat, yo, good to see you, good to see you. But I like the Alexis Chibi. I think Alexis Chibi is pretty cool. I like the little boots. And then last but certainly not least, here is Aaliyah Chibi. This might be some of your favorites. I don't know. I like her. I like little Aaliyah Chibi. Cute little Aaliyah Chibi. But that's meant to, go on more of a lighthearted, something to look at. No, she's not Latina. She's not Latina. She's just a punk emo chick in the comic book, goth emo chick. Fuck them. They can choke on my Isuzu exhaust. Hey man, I like Isuzus too. Ain't nothing but a foreign Chevrolet. I like them jokers, man. That's a nice
Chevrolet.
Chevrolet. That reminds me. Have y'all ever seen Michael Winslow's take on those?
No, I haven't.
You know who I'm talking about?
Who?
Sounds familiar.
Did you say Carl Winslow from Family Matters?
Michael Winslow. The guy from Police Academy did all the voices, the sounds and stuff.
Oh, Motormouth Jones. Okay.
Yeah. Hold on. I won't hit comment to see this. I think you've already seen it. I don't know. We'll see. I like old Michael Winslow. Now he's pretty funny.
He's still alive, isn't he? I'm pretty sure he's still alive. Can't be that old.
Yeah. Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
We got the bleeps, the sweeps, and the creeps.
Want to ride?
Oh, I'm good. Always liked it when he did in Police
He's pretending to
Academy.
be a helicopter going up the stairs. He's like, "Hey, want to ride?"
Always liked it when he would do the when he would tie the bandana on and he would do the kung fu with the off time, mouth movements. It's like, Daniel, no, 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 Oh. Oh.
Yeah, pretend to be in like a Chinese movie.
Yeah, kung fu movie. Yeah, I miss those, man. I used to watch those with my dad on Sundays. When they used to be on TV.
All right. If you've never seen this economy, this shit is fucking hilarious. So this is Michael Winslow doing comedy. You sure you guys have never heard of him?
No, I've heard of him. The name didn't register when you first said it. Sorry. No, I know who he is. Oh, shit.
350 big block V8 supercharger transmission floor stack. No hood.
Hell won't ever my thing, big.
The tires are bigger than I am. You're scratching the fender well. That's how big this stupid truck is. Start this thing up. Now start. I said, come on. What? Sound familiar? That's cool, man. My heart's going. And you truck enthusiasts over there. That's another story. It's not talk about. Okay. Renter's rule number 1. It ain't mine. Yep. Renter's rule number 2. Clutch. Hey, look, if it isn't yours, ignore it. I love the smell of burnt cooked in the morning. I love that accelerated pedal, man. Reverse is cool.
Anyway, what'd y'all think of that?
That was
Kind of
impressive.
retarded.
No, that was impressive. From the start up, the closing the door, to opening it, and then he engaged the clutch and re-engaged the clutch. That dude is talented.
Oh yeah, Akami. No, Michael
was
Winslow. Sorry, Outlaw. Go ahead.
Oh, no, I was just gonna say he's known as the man with 1,000 sounds. I mean, that's what made him so famous in the '80s was his sound effects.
Mhm. Yeah, it was almost not like impersonating sounds, but it was almost like mimicry.
Did you hear closely when he was trying to start the car?
Yeah.
He's like, I don't want to piss off. Oh man. All right. Is that it? Are we all tuckered out from running our yaps?
I guess.
Outlaw, you're the only one that talked all day. He got some serious sound effects going on. Yeah, I don't even know what he's done since then because he kind of disappeared and fell off the map after he did movies.
Well, I mean, how many Police Academy movies did they make? Because I'm pretty sure he was in all of them. Made like what, 5 or 6 of them?
Yeah, there's like 6 police academies.
I mean, he's probably still living off the royalties of that shit.
God, those movies were made back in the 80s and early 90s.
Yeah, fucking mid 80s. Mid 80s. I remember going to the movies and watching the first Police Academy in the theater.
That basting one is hard to watch. All right, give me just a second, Phoenix. They want the turkey basting.
Man, feel good out here. Might just get nude. You basting that turkey today? Huh? What's that?
A bunch of sick motherfuckers want me to play that, man. God damn. Oh my god. That shit's hilarious. Did you play the woke ad? No, let me see. Did you send it again to me?
You didn't. You know what else you didn't play? You didn't play my YouTube intro.
Which one?
What do you mean, which one? The shut the fuck up one.
Oh, let me do that right now. Glad you reminded me.
Everyone does it. Now you can do it too. Shut the fuck up. Shut your mouth. Shut up. Shut the hole in your face. Like that. You can do it. Shh. Shut up. And shut the fuck up.
How you get on with that Udair's wins then? Really good.
Shut your fucking mouth!
No problem, Charlie.
Shut the fuck up, you cunt!
The only thing that would have been better is if Tom Hardy in that scene would have closed the cell door and instead of yelling and pointing at him, just picked up a steel chair and just laid his ass out. But because in that movie he's supposed to be in prison,
I wonder if I can.
I'm sure he didn't have any steel folding chairs laying around handy.
All right, we got a request to play this one real quick. What up, Frost? I ain't forgetting shit. Shut the hell up, Phoenix. What's going on, Mr. Frost?
Frosty, what's going on, man?
We got a request to play this And then, man, the StreamYards is being a bitch today.
Was it being slow or something?
Yeah, it's lagging.
Yeah, Outlaw's lagging like a motherfucker, man.
When I grow up, I want to work for a company like super woke. When I grow up, I want to be hired based on what I look like rather than my skills. I want to be judged by my political beliefs. I want to get promoted based on my chromosomes. When I grow up, I want to be offended by my coworkers and walk around the office on eggshells and have my words policed by HR. Words like grandfather, peanut gallery, long time no see, no can do. When I grow up, I want to be obsessed with emotional safety and do workplace sensitivity training all day long. When I grow up, I want to climb the corporate ladder. Just by following the crowd. I want to be a conformist. I want to weaponize my pronouns. What are pronouns?
It's time to grow up and get back to work. Introducing the #1 woke-free job board in America, redballoon.work.
Perfect. That's just
That
perfect.
that is literally to a T what is happening right now. Lord have mercy. Maybe I need to incorporate that into the intro. What do you think?
Outlaws. Go ahead, Tommy.
It's a tad bit too long for my liking.
Outlaw. Speaking of the new intro, haven't you already used that church organ music before?
Yeah, I have. Yeah, I have. I just haven't used it in a long time, but yeah.
Okay.
Wow.
I mean, I like I said, man, give thanks to the Lord above. We sure do need that. That was actually starting to grow on me, because the first time I heard it, I was just kind of like, and then the more I heard it, it started to grow on me. But again, nothing wrong with change.
I mean, it's not permanent, because I rotate out the intros and the songs all the time, because I'm always finding new music that I like and I want to test it out. But I don't know. You guys seem to like it. Makes it feel like you're going to church, I guess. What everybody tells me. Makes so cool AI pictures of my avatar working out on my channel. Looks pretty cool. Yeah, I've seen those. Those are pretty cool, Frost. All right, y'all ready to go?
I'm ready to bounce.
We ready to get in the church van and go back to VC?
Yeah.
Yep.
All right, y'all don't fight over the window seat now.
Ain't nobody fighting over the goddamn window seat.
Wow. You're sitting in the back by yourself for that one.
Oh,
wow.
Fuck you.
He said back of the bus, Tommy.
I ain't sitting in the back of the bus. You got me fucked up. I'm riding shotgun.
Wow. All right. Let's get out of here for the night then. Enoch. No. We do not. No. We do not dune to the avatars. No. Stop it. You get the fuck out of here with that shit.
Oh,
right.
Enoch.
All right.
Bad Enoch. Hit him with the spray bottle.
All
Take
right.
him to goon jail.
All right. We're getting out of here for the week. Yes, MGTOW Mutt.
MGTOW Mutt is wishing everybody a good evening as we sign off. Thank you very much, asshole.
MGTOW Mutt, we'll stop at McDonald's and get you a pup cup, okay? Okay. All right, we'll get you a pup cup. We're listening to heavy metal though on the way there. I'm just saying. All right.
He likes that.
I hope you guys enjoyed your week here. I do not know if I'm going to do a stream tomorrow or not. We'll see. I really don't know if there's going to be one tomorrow. And then we'll be back here Monday unless I do stream tomorrow or Sunday. We'll just have to see. We'll just see what goes on. But in the meantime, have a happy, safe weekend. Peace out. God bless. Meet me back here Monday. We'll do it all over again. Same MGTOW time, same MGTOW channel. Stay vigilant. Stay MGTOW. Don't do anything or anybody I wouldn't do. I will catch you all right here in the next one. Until then, folks. Oh, Mr. Hikami, Mr. Ramadi.
Yes.
Do we want the long outro or do we want the short one?
Give us the
I
long
don't know.
one. Shut up, Riggs.
Shut up, Riggs.
Yeah, I can't remember. What's the long one?
Church organ music.
Okay, yeah, I'm good with that.
All right. Long. We had it right. Don't get married. All right. Y'all want the church organ music? We'll give you the church organ music. Adios, amigos. Until then, later.
He called you a cowboy. What did he mean? What are you?
Just a humble bounty hunter, ma'am.